So I thought about 3 scenes to do tonight, and I'm gonna start with. Damn, I'm not gonna start with that. Shoot. So you were right then. Okay, so Hamlet. In Hamlet, at the beginning of the play, King Hamlet. Hamlet is about Prince Hamlet. At the beginning of the play, King Hamlet is dead, and no one knows how he died. You just know that he is dead, and that the king is now King Hamlet's brother, Hamlet's uncle, and he's married to Hamlet's mother, the king's sister-in-law, which is gross. So Hamlet is kind of like freaked out. Prince Hamlet is like freaked out about, he doesn't know what happened to his dad, and his uncle's now married to his mom. He doesn't feel right about it. And his friends are the guards of the castle, and they come to the castle, or they come to Hamlet, and they go, "Hey, Hamlet, I saw your father on the roof last night." And Hamlet goes, "No, you didn't. My dad's dead. It's not funny." And then they go, "No, I'm serious. Your dad, at midnight, every night he's on the roof. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe me, you're going to have to come see for yourself." So that's what's happened just before this scene that you're about to see. Got it? You guys with me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I can't really see you. I'm sorry. It's clear. All right. So in order for me to start, I just need you to do one more thing for me. You're going to count down from 10 when I give you the signal as loud as you can. Okay? And since there's a ghost in this scene, it's gotta be spooky. Okay? It's gotta be a spooky countdown. Got it? Alright, here we go. One Man Street Shakespeare begins in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Act 1, Scene 4, Midnight. The watchtower of the Castle Elsinore. Hamlet, Horatio, Marcellus, the ghost. The watchmen wait for the ghost of King Hamlet. The air bites shrewdly. It is very cold. This is a nipping and an eager air. What hour now? I think it lacks of 12. No, it is struck. Indeed, I heard it not. Then it draws near the season wherein the spirit held his wont to walk. A trumpet sounds. What does this mean, my lord? The king doth wake tonight. Takes his rouse, keeps wassail, and the swaggering upspring reels, and as he drains his draughts of Rhenish down, the kettle drum and trumpet does bray out the triumph of his pledge. Is it custom? Aye, marry 'tis. But to my mind, though I am native here, and to the manor born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than the observance. This heavy-headed rebel, east and west, mixes traduced and taxed of other nations. They clip us drunkards, and with swinish phrase soil our addition, and indeed it takes from our achievements, though performed at height, the pith and marrow of our... Look, my lord, it comes! Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Thou spirit of health, or goblin damned, bring with thee heirs from heaven, or blasts from hell. Be thy intents wicked or charitable, thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dane. Oh, answer me! Let me not burst in ignorance, but tell why thy canonized bones, hearse and death, have burst their cerements, why the sepulchre where we saw thee quietly interred and ope this ponderous marble jaws to cast thee up again. What may this mean, that thou dead corse again in complete steel thus revisits the glimpses of the moon, making night hideous, and we fools of nature so horridly to shake our disposition with thoughts beyond the reaches of our souls? Say, why is this? Wherefore? What should we do? Beckons you go away with it as if it's some apartment desired for you alone. Look on what courteous action that weighs you to a more immoved ground, but do not go with it. No, by no means. If you will not speak, then I will follow it. Do not, my lord. Why? What should be the fear? I do not set my life at a pin's fee, and for my soul, what can it do to that being a thing as immortal as itself? What if it tempt you toward the flood, my lord? To some dreadful summit of the cliff that bettles o'er the base into the sea, and there is some other horrible form which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness. Think of it! Every place puts toys of desperation without motive into every brain that looks so many fathoms to the sea and hears it roar beneath. It weighs me forth again. Go on, I'll follow thee. You will not go, my lord. Hold off your hands. Be rude. You shall not go. My fate cries out and makes each petty artery in this body as hardy as the Nemean lion's nerve. Still I am called. Unhand me, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. I say, wait. Go on. I'll follow thee. Later. Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak. I'll go no further. Mark me! I will. My hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself. Alas, poor ghost, pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold. Speak, I am bound to hear. So art thou to revenge, when thou shalt hear. What? I am thy father's spirit. That's the first one. Woo! Let me do another one. We'll see how we feel. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. You know how like when you've done something you're really not supposed to do, like something awful, or you haven't, but you're about to do something really awful, like you've decided it's horrible, but I'm just gonna do it, and you know, all of a sudden, like people are like, "Hey, how are you?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm fine. Everything's okay," and you're trying to like pretend everything was okay, and everything is not okay. Okay, so keep that in mind. So in Macbeth, so at the beginning of the play, Macbeth is like this commander of this army, and he's just done really well in the battle. And he's coming home, and he sees these three witches in the street, and witches say, "Hey, come here, Macbeth." And Macbeth's like, "What do you want?" And the witches go, "Hey, Macbeth, you're going to be the king." Macbeth goes, "How can I be the king? I don't know what you're." The king's still alive, and the witches go, "Ooh," and they disappear. Macbeth is like freaking out. He doesn't know what just happened, and he goes and he talks to his wife about it, and he's like, "I don't understand how these witches can say I'm going to be the king. I mean, the king's still alive. He's not sick." And Lady Macbeth goes, "Well, you know what you have to do, right? You have to kill the king." And Macbeth goes, "Why would I kill the king?" And Lady Macbeth goes, "You know what? Never mind. I get it. You're not a man. It's fine. It's fine." She just keeps poking at him that same way until he finally just loses his mind and just breaks. And he's like, "All right, fuck it. I'll kill the king." Right? So, King Duncan does indeed come to his house to give him a little promotion, and they have a big banquet and a party, and he's real happy, and the king is drinking, and he goes and has a good time, and he goes to sleep in his chamber, and Macbeth and Lady Macbeth have indeed agreed to murder him in his sleep. So that's what's happened just before the scene you're about to see. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, I'm just gonna start. Macbeth. Act 2, Scene 1, midnight. Macbeth's castle outside King Duncan's chamber. Macbeth, servant boy. Macbeth is about to murder the king. Go bid thy mistress when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision sensible to feeling as the sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat of present brain? I see thee yet in form as palpable as this, which I now draw. Thou motionest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools in the other senses, or with all the rest. I see thee still. And on thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes now. The one half world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates Belhecate's offerings and withered murder. Alarum by his sentinel, the wolf whose houses watch thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sour and firm-set earth, hear not my steps. For fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Was I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. A bell chimes. I go and 'tis done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.